Hi everyone, my name is Fiona Solis and this is Interview with Travelers and My Couchsurfers. Today my guest is Francois. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Good, good. Please introduce yourself.
Alright, so I'm Francois. I've been traveling for about 2.5 years now.
Cool, non-stop.
It's quite a bit.
That's awesome.
And yeah, I'm very happy to be back in Bangkok and staying at your place again, like almost 2 years later.
And that's true, exactly. So 2 years ago he was my guest. And now he come back, so thank you. It's an honor again to host you.
It's an honor to stay with you.
Pleasure is mine. It's been a while, but I'm glad that supposed to be. I was in Phuket, and I was in Koh Chang, and then you've been texting me that you're gonna come to this place, and finally we matched our time.
That's good.
So
I was in an hour Bangkok.
that's true. So tomorrow he's going to Malaysia.
Yeah.
So Couchsurfing. Let's talk about Couchsurfing. So how did you know about Couchsurfing?
Alright, so it was a while ago. I started using Couchsurfing in 2007. Yeah, the first person who told me about it, I was in uni at the time, and it was one of my, it's not like an English teacher, English guy who's there like to speak with us and practice, through an international association. And told us about this. Gee, that's really great concept. Like that's exactly where I need to go. And then I opened my account and I started first hosting a little bit, and then more and more, and then just just like you, basically. And yeah, and well, I was a student, so at some point I managed to like save some money and then go traveling, and then I started using it for surfing.
Yeah, so it's really good, right? Like, especially he traveled for 2 years now, so he's been surfing, but he used to host. But I can imagine how many great experience you have. But what is your unforgettable Couchsurfing experience, hosting and surfing?
I really like Tia. Tia is a friend of mine from China. We met through Couchsurfing. He actually didn't like send me like a proper request and everything. I was organizing these international dinners at home through the Couchsurfing application. Like everyone would bring a dish from like somewhere in the world and then put everything together and share. And I remember he arrived at my door with this big cabbage, and he said like, "Hey, I'm here for the dinner." And I was like, "Oh, cool, yeah, please come in." And he started cooking, we started chatting together, and he told me, "Oh yeah, I come hitchhiking from Marseille," and I was living in Nantes, which is really far from Marseille, like 2 days hitchhiking most likely.
Oh my God.
I was like, "Are you serious?" And he said, "Yeah. I spent the last night in an ATM because it was winter, it's cold out there. I spent my last night in an ATM, and they started telling me my story. I was like, "Where are you staying tonight?" And he was like, "Oh, I don't know." "I know where you're staying tonight. You're staying here." And he's a crazy traveler. He's a sailor, and he went like hitchhiking all the way in northern Canada, stayed with the Inuit population for a bit, like hunting like, I don't know, whales and
wow, that's interesting.
like that. Yeah. He's got like a very, very adventurous background, Like I did a couple interesting things, but he's like just way far. It's very
so cool.
And he bought this boat in England, and he was sailing to China with it by himself.
Hey, you're welcome. Come here. I host you.
Yeah.
Let's have an interview.
Amazing guy.
Awesome.
Very
Because they have a lot of stories too, like you. I'm sure, like you've been to Australia, all the places, like almost all Asian country. Almost all.
Yeah.
Because going to the Philippines, so you didn't have that experience to the Philippines. So bad experience in Couchsurfing. Not bad, like something that because everyone is like.
Like there was this like old woman in Kathmandu who was like a straight alcoholic. So I wasn't supposed to stay with her at the first time, so I hadn't read her profile before, and that was my mistake actually. because I was supposed to stay with like a friend of her, but finally she had to cancel because of family problem, and she told me like, okay, I have this French friend of mine who lives in Kathmandu. She said she can help host you. She sent me a phone number. We called each other. I went to her place. So she was drinking this like rice alcohol, like water, really like. And
how much is the rice out? Like
yeah, like it's okay. So you go buy it in the shop and you take like a 2-liter bottle. So you have to bring your own bottle to the shop.
It's like a water refilling
like
station.
Yeah, basically yes. Except that it's rice wine. It's like $50 for 2 liters of it. It's quite nasty, I have to say. But well, she needed it. So she was quite fun actually for the first evening when I was there. And the second evening she just started getting angry for no reason, and I didn't really take it personally. I think like it wasn't the
moment today.
Like alcoholic people, you know, they have moments where they're really happy, really fun, very nice to hang out with, and sometimes they're really down and just angry and for no reason. So yeah, it was a bit of an unpleasant evening, but nothing too bad really. And so I left the next day. I wrote her like a note saying, okay, I hope I didn't do anything that like offended you, and like I hope peace.
Maybe she should remember because she's drunk. People who drunk are they don't remember.
Quite possible.
Yeah, maybe she.
Yeah.
What she's talking about? You know, like that can be possible.
I have no idea what happened after that. Anyway, I left, and I went to her profile to leave a negative reference, and I actually found on her profile already 5 negative references that were like way worse than my experience. Like, so she has a Nepali boyfriend, and they apparently on a regular basis fight together and get drunk together because I think he's got the same problem. So they fight together, and apparently like their description of like scenes in the house, like throwing plates and stuff on the wall, things like that, screaming for like the whole night. And so I realized my experience was actually quite mild compared to other people's experience, and that's why I say it was really my mistake not to have had to go on and check the profile, because and that's what it's for, you know, that's what the reference system is for. It's like if someone has a bad experience, you state it so that the next people know what they might expect.
That's correct. Why travel? What made you start traveling?
It's a good question. I think my parents started travel with me since I was a child, so for me traveling was always a way of life. Like I never really had to question, you know, the thing. Like, why travel? Firstly because it makes me happy. Like I really enjoy the traveling, and I think in life you have to try to spend time with what you're passionate, you know, like all your like personal passions. Like I don't know, would it be? For me, it's travel. It can be anything. Like people who love chess.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of means. Yeah, it means a lot to you. Yeah, that's cool. Like you know, like it's really cool to parents when especially when they're like when they start giving to their children to show the world, like even they're young. Like, you know, makes them realize that I want to travel when I grow older, and I want to travel alone. So that's happened. So many cultures I have, like they always say, start from their family. Traveling. What is the best travel experience that you never forget in your life? Like, of course, like you know, he do travel like bicycle around Southeast Asia, and then. Yeah, this was really cool. Like seeing he's a YouTuber also, so you can check his account later. Best travel experience.
Best travel experience. I don't know. It depends. Like every place has their own beautiful thing. I really like the like nature and like white places. So like I think a place that combines a lot of that is Indonesia. They have a lot of very beautiful like volcanoes to climb, like I don't know, Probably
you're a nature lover.
Yeah. I really like trekking and any ocean activity as well. I work on the Caribbean island, so I'm really like a water baby kind of thing. So there's a lot of activities linked to water, like surfing, scuba diving, snorkeling.
So you like
sailing, all that. I really love it, and it's really possible and easy actually to do all that in Indonesia. So the combination of all these, I think, makes it like
best country you've been visiting so far.
Well, then it would be like Indonesia, or Nepal was beautiful as well. The Himalayas. It's missing the ocean. There's no ocean between Nepal.
Yeah, so
that's why I chose Indonesia out of this. Nepal was beautiful. Culturally speaking, Mongolia was great as well. Just to live a little bit with the nomads for a few weeks was a very beautiful experience. Like you really realize that you can live a very different life, very different from whatever you're taught, and live well. Like I mean, like not. They're not poor people. Like they live in these like ger houses, the yurtas, very different way of life, and they live like in a complete different concept of life, especially from the Western.
So they still have their authentic traditional thing. And then they're like that like high-rise things. They have like all the buildings around or something like that.
They don't. I mean, Mongolians are not builders. Like, they don't build things. The capital city is like pretty not well made because they're not good at building stuff. But I think they are the best at preserving their environment.
That's true. It's really nice.
Because they don't affect it. They don't build roads because things move. So there's no point of building a road to go somewhere because where you're going is actually going to be somewhere else the next year. Because they move with their...
It's like island. Because I hear that Hawaii move every...
No, it's not the land that moves, it's the people.
Okay.
Because everything they own can really get packed in small place and be moved, and they move.
That's nice. It's like Couchsurfing. I mean, it's like a travelers.
Yeah,
travelers
exactly.
The
whole concept. They're nomadic cultures, So they move from place to place, and they own very little like material things. Like but everything they own is really useful and really put to good use. And they live with what you would call like modern comfort. They have TVs, they have satellite phones, they have like sometimes washing machines. Everything works with solar panels. It's really, really smart. And the way these round houses where they live is really well insulated. It's very easy to heat and very easy to cool down. Like I think this is just very smart. That's really smart way of life. Yeah. And they don't destroy anything.
Yeah, of course, it's like environmental friendly. They are like. What is the most unforgettable travel advice that you received from people?
I think it's many people told me that, but I think it's very true. It's just live the moment, like, and it's not only for traveling. I think it's really a way of life. Yeah. Just sometimes settle. Don't think about all the things that worries you. Just live your moment. You're drinking coffee in the morning, and you have all this flavor, all this coffee, sugar, and all you're thinking is like, oh, today my boss is going to tell me that, and in the end you drink your problems. You're not drinking your coffee anymore.
I agree.
You live in.
I very agree. I just realized because when I go to the beach and when you are enjoying seeing people, like your eyes is so much busy. When you close your eyes and feel the breeze or listen to the breeze and the slap of the air in your body, you can really feel how strong the air intact to your body when you just focus it to the sound and the feeling. Like just close and meditate. It's really, really cool.
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
absolutely like one of the best ways to mentally put yourself in the moment. Meditation.
That's so true. So you should try. It's really cool.
But anything, like really, now is the best you can get.
Correct, that's true.
Yeah.
What is the things that you cannot travel without?
I think I cannot travel. I mean, clothes maybe. Just people get scared. Like,
Passport, you cannot go to other countries.
Passport. Yeah, that's a good one. But I don't know, something like really. I don't know. I could go without camera. I could go without laptop. Now the smartphone is very useful because you have all this GPS and all that. But I traveled before laptop. Before smartphone. It was smartphone. I don't think.
So what's the difference before traveling without and traveling with?
Smartphone made things very convenient. Like you go to a country, you get a SIM card, you have internet everywhere. Especially, you know, I mostly use Couchsurfing, so just to stay in touch with your host and just inform them about like where you are and what's going on. Also, just find host or do not get scammed by people who want to transport you in some places, and just you go on a taxi ride with friends. And then the guy makes you go all the way around the city just to have the meta pump up. You can check all this stuff, so it gives you peace of mind, and you know where you are. You know, with the GPS, like okay, I get lost all the time. I get lost all the time. I lose a lot of time. Sometimes I actually find some interesting places by getting lost.
Losing is like something that it's something that you find, you find treasure.
Yeah, sometimes it's true.
But if you're in a hurry and you get lost, you really get panic and you get stressed.
It can really be stressful. So I think this tool that we have now take a lot of the stress out of travel.
So if you're given a chance to travel with someone, your loved one, whatever celebrity, person that who would it be and why?
Who would I travel with? I think I'd go travel again with you, the same guy I told you about. I did a bit of sailing with him in Brittany, in France, and it's a really amazing guy. We hang out together well, and I think it could really push my boundaries a bit further, help me getting even more adventurous. Yeah.
So hey, you're welcome to go travel with him again. So message to the world.
Message to the world. Same thing. Just enjoy the moment. Try to spend time in things that really matters for you. Try to find what matters for you, because it's not always very easy. And if you find someone that really makes you feel, that really makes you enjoy every single moment that you live doing this very thing, just keep doing it. Maybe you'll get bored. Maybe at some point you find something else. It's fine. That's okay. It's okay. Just really enjoy what you're doing as much as possible. Don't focus too much on what people tell you that you have to do, and there's just so many ways to live our lives, and we live in a time where we are so lucky. We can just cross the world and just 2 clicks buy a flight tickets and we get to the other side of the plane.
That's how you are European. This is not who we are, Asian.
Yeah, that's true.
That's so sad.
We are very lucky.
You're very lucky, actually.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
That's okay. It will happen. If it's for you, it's for you.
I think it's going on the right direction. We are slowly becoming more equal, and I do strive for a world where everyone
have
the same rights.
I'm not 50 years old at time.
I'm afraid we might not see this from our lifetime.
Small thing.
But by working together, we might be actually able to open minds and stop having everyone being afraid of everyone else. That would be a good start.
So if you're not traveling, who is Francois?
Without traveling. Okay, stop traveling. That's a good question, because most of my life is traveling right now. So let's say I just stop somewhere. Well, if I stop somewhere, I love science. It was also one of my great passion for quite quite a while. Yeah. I graduated from my PhD, and then I went to traveling because I wanted to try something else. Yeah, well, you know, when you do something you like, it's actually not so hard to
Agree.
to do it. And then, yeah, I was a bit upset with the academic research, so I decided to see something else. But I would really not mind go back and do some science, maybe learn something else like management or communication, and then combine that with my science background.
That's true.
And like find a job that I would like. So again, like that I would be passionate, and as well, so like I'm probably settling somewhere. I've always been active into like international circles, so like just invest time into like local associations and meet people, and just, you know, try to make the place you are
exciting
nice,
and more.
Yeah, nice environment for yourself, and meet, you know, like-minded people.
Sure.
And just, yeah,
It's like pleasure to help you with people too, right?
I think helping people is really great. Helping
Sure. Believing people, there's still good people here.
Yeah.
What can you advise to people who never traveled and want to travel, and like you're traveling here and enjoying life to the fullest, and you become a person who you are today? So, advice, please.
So yeah, if you've never traveled, don't worry. Now it's just so easy to do. Like really, it is very easy. Don't be afraid. Everything's gonna be alright. You're gonna really enjoy it. You're gonna realize how capable you actually are to do a lot of things, and just do it. Like buy a plane ticket or bus ticket or wherever further you feel you're able to go. Just go and start this way. You know, everyone have different comfort zone, and go out of it. Go out of your comfort zone. Maybe don't go like too far at the first time. Might be a bit too overwhelming.
Yeah, at least in your own, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like just go travel somewhere you really want to go, experience it.
Correct.
Meet people. Go alone. Don't be afraid to go by yourself, because by yourself is always the best travel experience, and you're never alone on the road. Like there's always many people traveling by themselves as well, and that's the way you meet so many amazing people everywhere. It's just by being yourself there and opening to the rest. Because if you're alone, you're really open to the outside. Well, when you're together with like one or a group of people, you have this kind of like mirror effect that you reflect on each other and on your experience, and it actually cuts a lot from what can come to you after the travel experience. So do it, babes.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Fiona.
Thank you so much, and guys, please, Francois, please invite your YouTube channel and your website, your blog, and you tell them.
Well, the blog's down at the moment, but the YouTube channel is, I think, Francois Backpack. It's Francois Backpack.
And you can say it's okay. You can still see your blog, but people come one day.
Yeah, the blog was like 123backpack.com, but I need to re-edit everything.
So yeah, so guys, also don't forget to visit my website, www.travelfunandadventure.com. So everyone, thank you so much for watching. Always remember, world is our house, countries are living rooms, lakes, seas and oceans are swimming pools. So travel safe. Bye.
Bye.